Hey, everybody! I hope you're having an amazing Wednesday. Um, I'm gonna hide a secret keyword in this video, and I am sending out I'm sending out gift cards to there's a gift card contest for the people who watched my update video, but I'm gonna give out a second gift card, but it's a secret, and the second gift card is gonna go randomly as well, but the second gift card, how you can enter for this one is only if you watched this video will you get it or get a chance to enter. But I want you to um, email me the word Avengers, okay? Because that's what all of this video is about. So if you just email me, all you have to do is email me the word Avengers, or you can DM me the word Avengers, and everyone who does that, who watched this video, is going to get a chance to win a gift card also, just for fun. I am excited you're here, and we are going to read our article today. It is about a new ride at Disneyland. If you know me, you know I am obsessed with theme parks and roller coasters and rides, and so I thought this would be kind of fun for us to read about and annotate on, and yeah, so let's read it together. So it says, Avengers Campus to let Disneyland visitors sling like Spidey. Some assembly is still needed, but the Avengers are gathering at Disneyland. A new Spider-Man attraction allows riders to throw webs with their bare hands. They can join live-action fights between Avengers members and Marvel supervillains. Okay, that seems like an important detail, so I'm going to underline it. They can join live-action fights between Avengers members and Marvel supervillains. These are some of the highlights of the new Avengers Campus. It arrives July 18th at Disney's California Adventure in Anaheim, California. That sets our setting, so I'm going to underline that as well. The new attraction is similar to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. That ride opened at Disneyland Park last year. Like Star Wars, the Avengers Campus will be an immersive experience. I don't know that word immersive, so I'm going to actually circle that right here. I don't really know this word. An immersive experience that tells the super heroic stories through rides, shows, and eateries. So I'm going to use my context clues in that sentence to kind of figure out maybe what that word means. So an immersive experience that tells the superhero stories through rides, shows, and eateries. So I guess if I was learning about the story of the Avengers through being in the ride and watching shows and getting to eat at places like they ate in the movie, that gives me a hint that an immersive experience is an experience where you're getting to be inside of it. Like you are experiencing it because you are put in that world. So that's what it means to be an immersive experience. So it really wants you to feel like you are in the movie, the Avengers movie, and you're getting to experience what the Avengers experienced. Become your favorite superhero. We've been trying to figure out how to bring this land to life. Not just where you get to see or meet your favorite heroes, but where you actually get to become a hero, said Brent Strong. So this is someone that's being interviewed. I don't know who he is, but I know he's probably important. So let me go back to my highlighter. He is the creative director, so now I know who he is, behind the new land for Walt Disney Imagineering. Recently, he spoke at a media event. I'm just going to pause right here and talk about Imagineering for a second. If rides and Disney is really interesting to you, you can actually, when you get into high school, apply for an Imagineering internship. I know a couple people who have actually done it, where you get to go live at Disney World and you practice science, essentially making the rides and getting to see all the science that goes behind the scenes of building these rides and imagining how to make it seem real and all that kind of stuff. So if that's something that's interesting to you, know that there's some cool opportunities with that. Anyways, keep going. Recently, he spoke at a media event. There, he revealed details and provided a first look at the project. It's about living out your superhero fantasies. Central to that aim is Web Slingers, a Spider-Man adventure. This attraction uses both physical and digital images to allow riders to play Peter Parker alongside Spider-Man. The ride begins as Spider-Man, played by Tom Holland, shows off small but smart and powerful spider bots. He and a team of other teens known as the Worldwide Engineering Brigade, or the WEB Web, developed them. They worked in an old building donated by Iron Man Tony Stark. Of course, the self-replicating bots spiral out of control and start to overrun the place. Then guests are asked to help round them up. So I'm looking for how do the people have to help with the ride? The guests are asked to round up these little bots that, where are they? They're called spider bots. And Spider-Man shows us them in the ride. 8-seat cars have been set up to begin test runs. They look like many other people moving vehicles on Disneyland attractions. However, its creators say the experience will be something entirely new. Tons of technology. With nothing in your hands, you get to reach out and sling webs on this ride, Strong said. He said there is a ton of technology to make that happen, but it feels like magic. It feels like being Spider-Man. The imaginary magic comes from a new gesture recognition system. 2 years in the making, it can recognize the faces and hands of riders. Strong says the attraction is for all ages and all sizes. Riders can play simple or advanced versions. Those who get a knack for the slinging can experience many layers of gameplay. They can find 1 million Easter eggs. An Easter egg is in media, refers to a clue that is hidden in plain sight. So I know you all know what Easter eggs are because you tell me about them in Disney movies. But they're little things that are hidden. So I guess if you get really good at this game and you go to Disneyland, you can actually get to new levels of the game. So I'm going to underline here really quick because this is how the ride works. It's a gesture recognition system, and it recognizes the faces and hands of riders. So I'm assuming you probably make some sort of Spidey hand signal, and then it shoots out the web. Okay. Let's keep going. Spidey will also be seen soaring over the structures. He will be one of the 15 different costumed Avengers who will roam the land. All of them are still alive in this attraction. If you've seen Endgame, you know what that's talking about. The Avengers campus will have tons of heroes, said Dan Fields, the creative director behind the live entertainment for the project. It's a hero-rich environment. Visitors can do a dance-off with members of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Black Widow and Black Panther will battle Marvel's Taskmaster. He's the villain from the upcoming Black Widow movie. Wannabe warriors will train in the fighting arts of Wakanda with Okoye from Black Panther. I probably didn't say that right. I really apologize about that. A pretzel as big as a pizza. Okay, let's keep going. The storytelling even extends to the food. Pym's Test Kitchen will feature cooking experiments. They include a not-so-little chicken sandwich. It has a tiny bun that is dwarfed by a large hunk of breaded chicken. Several sizes of pretzel, including one as big as a pizza, will move on an overhead conveyor belt. It will seem to change size when sent through shrink and growth rays. Wow, that's cool. The campus in its final phases of construction, I'm going to go back because I messed up that sentence. The campus is in its final phases of construction, although the park is closed. Fears of the new coronavirus have led to smaller crowds. Large gatherings have been canceled around the world. Coronavirus is a flu-like illness. It began in China and has been spreading across the globe since December 2019. Health officials have been encouraging social distancing. This means staying home and staying away from other people to help slow the spread of the virus. Many schools have shut down. Many companies are telling employees to work from home. Major sporting and entertainment events have also been canceled or postponed. Disneyland has said it is committed to the health of its workers and guests. The theme park has put in place strict sanitation rules. Disney Executive Chairman Bob Iger told shareholders March 11th that the company is taking the virus pandemic seriously, but he said Disney has been incredibly strong and adaptable throughout its history. I hope that means that Disney will reopen once all of this is over. Okay, so let's take the quiz together. The first one, read the article's introduction. Which sentence from the introduction supports the conclusion that the new park will be similar to another Disneyland attraction? So we're looking for the answer that tells us that this new Spidey ride right here is similar to another Disneyland attraction. So let's see. A, some assembly is still needed, but the Avengers are gathering at Disneyland. B, a new Spider-Man attraction allows riders to throw webs with their bare hands. C, it arrives July 18th at Disney's California Adventure in Anaheim, California. Or D, like Star Wars, the Avengers Campus will be an immersive experience that tells the superheroic stories through rides, shows, and eateries. Well, we can see that this question is asking us which one of these sentences shows that this park will be similar to another Disney park. And I see in D right here, it says that like Star Wars, the Avengers Campus will be an immersive experience. So like the Star Wars part of Disneyland, the Avengers part is going to also be similar. So that's why I think D is the correct answer there. Read this section, Tons of Technology. We already did. Which sentence from the section shows that the Spider-Man adventure is made for everyone to enjoy? Okay, so we need to find the one sentence that says that this attraction is for everybody. So A, Strong says the attraction is for all age and all sizes. I think that's a pretty good guess, so I'm going to just leave my circle right there. Those who get a knack for the slinging can experience many layers of gameplay. So this to me is saying that the people that are really good at the game are going to get to experience like more layers of the game. But that doesn't say that it's made for everyone to enjoy. It's kind of talking about actually the people that are really good at the game. So I don't think that's it. They can find a million Easter eggs. I don't think that's it either. D, he will be one of 15 costumed adventurers who will roam the land. I'm really thinking A is our strong answer here. It's made for all ages, and that tells us that it's for everybody to enjoy. So I'm going to circle A as my answer there. Number 3. According to the section, Become Your Favorite Superhero, how does the Spider-Man ride make visitors feel like they are Spider-Man? Okay, so A, it moves visitors on a conveyor belt through rays that make them feel as if they are changing. Okay, so I know it talked about that, but I don't actually think that one was here where it talked about the food in that restaurant. It said that the pretzel, including one as big as a pizza, is going to move on the overhead conveyor belt. So I know that that is not the correct answer. B, it uses the same people-moving vehicles that are used in other Disneyland attractions. Okay, that's true, so this could be it. C, it uses physical and digital images to let guests play Peter Parker and round up spider bots. That one seems like a pretty good idea, too. And then D, it uses a new gesture recognition system to identify motion in the hands and faces of visitors. Okay, so this one is a tricky one because there's a couple of them that seem like they could be right. So we're looking for the answer that best describes how is it going to make them feel like Spider-Man. So if you're looking at B and C, B says that it uses the same people-moving vehicles that are used in other Disneyland attractions. So what that's talking about is like there's a cart that's in a lot of Disney rides that just moves around. So that's what this ride is on. But that really doesn't tell us that it's going to make them feel like Spider-Man or how are they going to actually feel like Spider-Man and play Spider-Man. So I don't think that that's the right answer. And C, it uses physical and digital images to let guests play Peter Parker and round up spider bots. Now, this is a good one, but how is this going to really make them feel like they are Spider-Man? Remember we talked about the fact that they're going to be able to use the gesture recognition system and be able to like actually play with their physical bodies. That's how they're going to make them feel like they are Spider-Man. C is really just telling us how the ride worked, or like what is the ride. It's not really telling us how it works and how they're going to make us feel like Spider-Man. So I'm going to guess the best answer is D because of that gesture recognition system we talked about earlier. And then number 4, why did Bob Iger still get hopeful after talking to shareholders about the coronavirus? So Bob Iger is the guy who runs Disneyland. Or he was the creative director or something. Let's see what he was so I don't say it incorrectly. Disney's executive chairman, sorry. A, he believes people need to feel like heroes more than ever. B, he believes visitors will enjoy the park's smaller crowds. C, he believes the virus will be gone before the park opens. Or D, he believes the company is strong and able to adapt. Well, if we remember our very last sentence, right here, it said this. It said that Disney has been incredibly strong and adaptable throughout its history. That right there